Alrighty, good morning everyone. Here we go. It's time for some yoga today. Basement practice spaces set. Good grief. Hang on. I think I'm going to need to adjust this. Sorry. Uh, oh, yeah, that's a little better. Gosh, I didn't realize that was that tilted. One of the things they don't cover in yoga teacher training is videography and all of that kind of stuff. Alright, and it's part of our world now. We make adjustments, and that is called Santosha. Well, again, not necessarily adjustments per se, but it really means acceptance. Also, contentment. Right? Now, I've struggled with this concept for a long time because we should not necessarily be content when something's wrong. Right? So many of us come to yoga to ease pain, mental, emotional, or physical. We want healing. And this is not a bad thing, right? We seek improvement. I mean, here just in a couple of months, it'll be the first of 26 resolution times. Everybody wants to get better, right? So, how does that mean? But contentment, right? You gotta, this is the way things are. You have to accept it. Again, we're not here to accept pain. We're not here to accept injustice. Right? It's not what Gandhi did. He was not content with what was happening to his people under British rule. Dr. King was not happy, was not going to be content with the continuation of Jim Crow era policy and laws. He's right, both of them. Right? Susan B. Anthony, same thing, was not content. Our contentment comes not from reaching an end goal, nor is it simply saying, okay, that's it, I got to deal with it. But it does mean you have to deal with it. No, it's not, it is what it is. This is something that needs fixing, or something that needs maintaining. Right? This is what it's about. It's a process. And this is again where we have to accept ourselves as humans. Healing, repairing something, none of it's instantaneous. It takes time. Sometimes being content with the process is very difficult because we don't always see that it's happening. Anybody who's ever gone through physical therapy knows it's like all these little weird movements they have you do. Doesn't seem like you're doing anything. Doesn't seem like you're getting anything until all of a sudden, oh, hey, it worked. Maybe. Right? Sometimes it doesn't. You have to be content with the process. You have to be content with the effort. You have to accept that you're going to make this effort. And that's what you got to do. And when it gets to the point where you've fixed it, improved it, changed it, maintained it to the best of your ability, now, right, back to being present. Don't quit, but don't hurt yourself. Right? Yeah, you may have to come back and do it again. Go through the whole process again. Every day, maybe. Years of it. Right? On my 4th year now, or will be actually beginning of the year, we'll be starting my 4th year of hormone therapy. Changes took time. It's been amazing. I've never been happier in my life. Very content. Is there more stuff to do? Oh yeah. Right? Not just for me personally, socially, as well. For others. Here we go. I'm content to do the work. However long it takes. All right, let's start standing. Bring your hands together. Find your breath. Again, Santosha. Your breath is yours. The goal is to smooth it. Keep it steady. No more than that. That's plenty, right? Bring awareness to it. Not let yourself get too distracted. Will it slow? Of course. That's what the breath does. It's going to speed up at some point too. It's training. And again, it's the process of it. Let's reach those arms out and do a little twist. I'm going to go to the left first. Exhale. Where you can. Right? Again. The body can only change so quickly. We can only learn so much. Some people do it faster than others. Again, tapas, determination, resolve. Don't quit, but don't force it. You can't be content if you're forcing it. We all know, if you don't make that full effort, you won't be content with it, even if you don't believe it. Let's get away with this one today. You won't like it. Nail and twist. Make the effort. Exhale, twist. It does not matter if you go the same distance as I do. Maybe you'll go further. This is fine. Breathe. Inhale and twist. We reach up, middle strong. Whoop. Hey, there's my tummy. Press it up, press it up. Bring them back. Exhale out. In the curve itself, we're back to this. Again, it's not the point. We're going to go where we can. If you made the effort, complete, okay, great. Is it as far as you want to go? Well, I honestly don't know why you would necessarily want to go any further. Make a bigger C shape. Okay, inhale out. Exhale the other way. Up and over. Breathe. Inhale. Excellent. Now let's bring those hands behind us. Now really begin to work down in here. I know. Wow, what the heck's she doing touching herself there? Got these strange little muscles that really aren't the abdomen. You'll hear me say lower abdominal area, but they're really below that. Lift your hands a little bit and inhale up. Little engagement. It's small. It's hard to find sometimes. It's a little weird. Right? Just a little back arch here. A little shoulder opening. And we exhale. Hands around. What? Then point. There it went. Pull that up a little bit. Alright. Easy fold. Flex your knees. A little squeeze in. And we come down. Breathe. Inhale the legs long. Inhale, we roll up a little bit. Okay. Now, right into a balance. We do flamingo pose. Okay, so just standing on one foot, bringing the other one up. That's it. Again, stay with us like 3/4 view here. In this strength, feel it working. We're on the left foot first, just cause. Right heel lifts. exhale, up. Here's mine. Shoulders, hips, standing leg, vertical line. That's your balance. Comes a little higher, cool. Let it happen. Beginning to breathe faster, cool. Let it happen. Be content. This is what your body does. Again, like back into the pure physicality of it. Right? You want to weight train. You want to run. You want to swim. It's hard to get to that level. You might want to reach. Do a marathon. It's a rare human. We can just go on and just run 26 miles. No doubt. It's a rare human who can just get on a bench and do 300-pound bench presses on your right foot now. The vast majority of us, and here's good, have to build up to it. It is a process. Right? And so many people have difficulty accepting that. Of allowing the process to be. A couple of them, they'll quit. They'll push it. They'll use drugs. Inevitably, they regret it. Sooner or later. They'll either hurt themselves, or will know that they've been lying to people. Right? Again, not what we want. Alright, now, side stretch. Feet about hip width apart. We're going to open up first the left side and then the right side. Alright? And we're going to turn. So we want to take the right foot straight back. You do not bring it behind the left heel like so. Right? It's straight back. The hips stay lined up. Again, that little bit of work. Why are we making a big deal about that? Let's bring our right hand to our left wrist. As we lift up a little bit, you find all those little alignments. You make sure your inner legs are working. The weight's nice and even. And again, that little bit of work. Again, it's not all about whether you put your forehead on your shin. This is a movement that extends along the entire left side of the body. So releasing action. We'll feel it in the back of the legs, sure. Bring some strength up the front of the body. Up the front of the legs, up the torso, keeping our shoulders and hips level. That space will open. It'll squeeze in through the inner thighs, allows the outside to release. No rush to put your forehead down there. Again, you're more likely to run your shoulder into your knee than actually put the forehead down on your shin. Let it calm now. Again, once you've reached your limit, the breath steadies the work, eases it. It's still work, right? The mental focus remains strong. And again, Santosha, this is your limit. How amazing. Inhale up. Yeah. Maybe there's more space there to work on. Got an injury, some old scarring, some arthritis. It's going to be that time, right? That age thing comes. What the heck's going on with my hair back here? Sorry. I can see myself a little bit. And it's like, all right. So, but yeah. So, what can we do? What are we working for? Yeah. Maybe it's not to get any further. Maybe we can't. Right foot in front, left hand, hips lined up, left hand holding the right wrist. We're going to maintain the space we have, the movement we have, the strength we have to the best of our ability. Right? Again, Santosha. This is not about stopping aging. We can't do that, right? No more than we can change the weather. We can merely respond to it. Try to age gracefully. I mean, not necessarily allowing it to happen and just accepting, being stiff. Maintaining our abilities as long as we can to the best of our ability. Inhale out. Hands together. Legs together. All right, very good. Everybody, nice job. So, now, we're going to come in a little more strength movement. Here, a little stronger action. So, we're going to go into an extended lunge. Maybe this, when I call it an extended owl pose. We're going to start with the arms extended out. So we come over our leg, and we're going to try to reach them long past our ears. Now, if that proves to be too much, re-extend the arms. It's okay. All right, so we're going to do the left side first. So we're going to fold down, flex your knees, make this easy for yourself. Come on down. And then inhale, work your right foot back. Slowly but surely. Sink down, sink down. Now, it's okay if you adjust your fingertips on this side. Turn, tuck your chin. Really feel that work. Lower abdominal area, pelvic strength. Left knees above the ankle, back of the right leg works. The arms extend out. And then we reach forward. Now your inner leg's got to be very active. Because you're going to want to lean. Don't let your weight rest down. You're extending yourself from the fingertips all the way to the heel and back. Bring your hands down. Exhale to down dog. All the way back. Little flex the knee. And then we're going to exhale and walk our feet in. And we inhale up. Very nice. Okay. We're going to do the other side. All right, so the same thing. We'll fold into that lunge. Owl pose. And then extend it a bit. Here we go. So, easy pull. Getting the strength. Engage in here. Left foot comes out. Boom. Heel. Boom. Back. Yeah. Real active here. And whoa. See? Yeah. Gotta keep that inner leg working. I think you just roll right over onto my side. And exhale. And we bring the hands down. And again, exhale. Down, down. And then exhale, walk our feet in again. Exhale the legs long. Inhale and roll up. Okay. And into a, sorry, forgot for a minute and I got distracted again. I'm going to go tree pose. I'm going to change how I move our arms just a little bit, All right. So I want you to be thinking about want to get a little bit focused. Again, it's easy with so many of these things to repeat, repeat, repeat. It's not a bad thing. Again, it's training in that sense. But we want to keep ourselves a part of it fully. So we're just going to change it up just a bit. All right, so we're going to go the left foot first. Hands together. Okay, so here we're starting. Pretty standard stuff, right? Nothing too fancy. Excuse me. So we're going to lift the right heel. Again, this way I like to do it. We come up all the way on the tip of that right big toe. Give it a little turn. Then bring it back. Boom. And you're done, right? Again, this is the highest you'll have to lift this. There's no weight. It's all on the standing leg. Kaboom. Sail the foot up if you can. Strength goes to the foot, not the other way. Now, here's where we're going to change some things. Normally, I would have you try to keep your hands together. I want you to just exhale and reach. Really make this active. Shoulders staying down, no. That's the strength. Ooh. Breathe. Really make your arms work here. And then if it's there for you, begin to bring the hands together without flexing your elbows. Now, if it's not going to work, you leave your hands apart. It's okay. And then we'll exhale down. Wherever your hands started, it's fine. And then place your right foot down. Boom. Shakalaka. Let's do the other side. By the way, that's not Sanskrit. The left heel, up onto the tip of the toes, turn, boom. In. This is your round. This is it. You're done. You go a little further? Ooh. Excuse me. I swear I had breakfast. Exhale out. If you can, the hands come together. Again, don't bend your elbows. Don't let your hands come forward. Keep your alignment. No matter what. Wrists, shoulders, hips, standing leg. And we turn the hands out, exhale them down. Very good. Everybody. Inhale, left foot down. Yes. Nice job. All right. We're going to come to the floor. And we'll do some seated things. So, just lower yourself down. Cross one ankle, hands as you need, turning our thighs, flexing the toes so you're going to come to the outside. Feet, and down you go. Yay! Right? I know, it's just a controlled fall. All right, now, let's take those legs out. So, what we're going to do next, we're going to come into a seated twist. We're going to do a revolt heron pose. Turn that into a cradle pose. So, we're going to do a big hip opening thing. Then we're going to take the foot down and cross the ankles and go into a cross-ankled Paschimottanasana forward fold. So, we got a lot going on here. We're going to do each side, and there'll be a Baddha Konasana in between. I really hope I remember all of that. All right, so take a moment, wiggle, 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 get yourself upright. Santosha now, right? Maybe you hate all three of those. Maybe not. Maybe you love all three of those. Maybe you have no idea what any of those things are. You've been trying to forget. Who knows, right? Pull your right knee in. Left hand takes your right heel. You're Stay upright. And exhale, push the leg long. What? Right? Again, now, big flex in the knees, thighs all rolled out. You can bring your hand here instead. Don't lift too much. You're going to have to lift a little bit, but you want most of the extending action of the leg to take the weight of the leg. Right arm goes out. We exhale and turn. Do you see the wall behind you? Maybe. Do you have to? No. Would you like to? Okay, go for it. If you can. But you don't have, again, don't force it. And that's Santosha. We're making the effort. We're turning where we can. We're trying to either maintain or deepen. Again, sometimes the deepening has nothing to do with the actual rotation. Maybe it's a mental thing. Santosha also. Maybe it's the breath, the emotion. As we calm the effort, calm the space, and it's still effort. It's still work. It's still muscle. But it's more than that at the same time, because our self-awareness. Inhale, untwist. Right hand. Bend the knee. Don't twist it. Turn the thigh. Sit up. Focus on a downward motion of the shoulders and a movement that way. Up. I know. And then slowly but surely. This is going to get closer to it. Now sometimes I have us try to wrap the arms around. We're not going to do that today. See, in Santosha. Maybe you've already done it. Okay, fine. It's fine. Stay with it. It's all right. If it's there for you. Exhale forward. Keep your elbows flexed a bit. Open your hands if you need to. And up. Right leg goes down. Toes flex back. Thighs turn in. Exhale, extend. Breathe. Inhale up. Then we uncross. Roll your thighs. Bring your feet in. Now, make sure you're sitting upright. Yeah, stay with the hands at the ankles. Underneath the little toes if it's working for you. Exhale, extend. Breathe. Up. And let it go. Alright, let's try the other side. Here we go. So again, revolved heron to cradle pose, cross ankle Paschimottanasana, Baddha Konasana. Again, the whole same sequence again on this side of the body, and then Santosha. Couple of ways, right? It's different. It's allowed to be different. You're allowed to change the position of your hand on this side if you need to. Exhale, twist. You may or may not turn the same distance. Breathe. The space is yours. The body is yours. Again, you are certainly allowed to change it. Santosha is not about accepting a loss of movement, a loss of strength. It's about accepting the fact that it's a process to get it back. And sometimes we don't get it all back. The scarring from surgery and injury is real. Inhale onto it. And turn. It would be, right? You lie to yourself. You don't acknowledge that it's there. Right? Just take your hands where it's working again. Down with the shoulders. You're sitting up nice, telling in the movement. It's basically extending action, right? Or lengthening, right? Mm-hmm. And again, as a byproduct, it gets closer to us. You breathe. And exhale forward, strong middle. Set your back open. Now, it's easier said than done. It's part of it. Right? Focusing on movement, focusing on awareness. Again, doing what you can to the best of your ability. Exhale forward. And accepting that. Contentment that this is the process, that you have done the work to release the outside of the left hip, the back of the right leg, to the best of your ability right here, right now. Yeah, want to go further? That's fine. It's part of it. Ishvara Prananama. Dedication to your best self. We're practicing also Santosha. This is an active thing. Where you live now. What you do now. If it changes, for what you think is better, great. If it maintains where you are, great. It didn't go as far. We still got more work to do either way. Any of those ways. Perhaps. Exhale, extend. Padakasana one more time. Again, not folding. Just going to release those inner legs. That's it. Yeah, contentment. And acceptance and acknowledgement, right? Again, I'd prefer to use the term acknowledgement than acceptance. Because again, we don't necessarily have to accept something that's wrong. But we do have to acknowledge it's there. Sometimes we don't want to admit that there's something wrong. Right? That ache in your back, in your knee. So legs go out. We're just going to cross the ankles. Going to roll forward. Hands and knees. Right? Again, that aching, that pain, that difficulty, whatever it is, you don't want to lie about it. You don't want to ignore it. It might get worse. And yeah, maybe today is just not good for you. You're going to come to the floor, so get yourself into a plank, the knees, chin, chest down, and uncurl. And boom, here we are. Now, I'm going to do a whole sequence of back arches here. I want you to take your feet off your mat a little bit. So line lengthwise. So I want you to really feel the work in that pelvic area again. Right? I want you to feel your pubic bone pushing to the ground. If you take your feet wider, I think that makes it a little bit easier. Now again, as always, your mileage may vary. I'm trying to maintain that now. So we extend our palms down. We're going to come into a Sphinx pose. Let's bring our feet in. Turning the thighs in. Do not let the toes turn. Inhale. Work your forearms back. And arch up. And don't let the back fold. I know, it's a very sharp curving. As you bring that awareness to the work in the front, the pelvis, the pubic bone. Excuse me. Oh. It'll get easier. Exhale forward. Right? It's still a sharp angle. It's okay. Your breath flow. Shoulders relax. Back from the ears. Chins gently tucked. We're going to go into locust pose now. Okay? Length. Again, not as deep a curve. Same kind of work all the way through in that pelvic area. So let's go ahead and take the feet off the mat again. Now maybe you'd be like, this is dumb, I don't need to do this. Okay, fine. You don't have to do it. Yeah, I think it makes it a little bit easier. I know some of my students don't believe me when I say I'm actually trying to make it easier for you. I really am. Now let's take those hands back, put your forehead on the floor, tuck your chin, feel this work now. And inhale it. Focus on length, not how high. Keep the breath flowing, calm, smooth. Exhale down. And turn your face if you wish. Bring our hands underneath your forehead if you wish. I like to do that just because it's easier with glasses. Again, no mileage may vary. Breathing. Alright, so our last back arch is Bhujangasana, the Cobra pose. Again, don't quit, don't hurt yourself. If it's not working for you today, do Sphinx again. It's okay. Right? Shoulders not feeling it, wrists not feeling it, then maybe the back's just not feeling it. You know it's all out. Santosha. You're doing back arches. That's the main thing. You're practicing. You're engaged fully in it. And that's it. Take your feet wider one more time. And feel that tip. Bang. I know, weird. Hands back behind the shoulders now. And the feet back in. Hands press, pull, shoulders back, elbows back. Inhale and arch. Shoulders stay down, neck stays relaxed. You don't have to flop your head back. Exhale forward. Yeah. Inhale up. Let's just go ahead and sit up. Some kind of way, shape, form. Goodness gracious. Okay. Then we're going to lie back down. Now, we're going to go through a whole sequence, recline, and that will lead us into our Shavasana today. Again, don't quit, don't hurt yourself. Santosha. Why is she stopping? She usually doesn't. I'm doing it deliberately, actually, to make you practice Santosha. That's terrible. My gosh. Right? Dang teachers. making me do stuff. It's part of what we do. Yeah. Contentment. Well, we've done this a lot lately. Months of it. Knees and ankles together. Keeping your back long. Hands on your shins. Oh, for crying out loud. Again? Yeah. New things help us focus because it's new. It's like there's always that moment. It's like, oh, shoot, something new. And it makes our heart rate quicken. It makes our mind focus more. There's some trepidation sometimes. Maybe some anger because it's like this is changing things. How do you respond? You just quit? Don't quit. Don't hurt yourself either. Yeah, your feet come down. Make your effort full and complete. All right. Take your right leg long, heel on the floor, right arm up, back of the hand on the floor. So I want you to think about, I want you to really feel the length of the right side of the body. Extend the left arm out. Tuck your left toes behind your right calf. Maybe the back of the knee. Depends on where it was comfortable for you to put the inner ankle. This is a lumbar roll twist. And changing up a little bit. I want you to be very long on the right side. Keep those shoulders broad and neck open as you exhale and turn. All right, so gotta keep that strength out. That pelvic tilt's engaged again. What the hell? She's obsessed. Man. Go where you can. You know, sometimes I have you bring your hand to help that leg, that hip come over. I want you to focus instead on really using the strength in the abdomen, in the pelvic tilt, and the awareness side, and the length in the right side, and the space across the shoulder. So go where you can. And do so calmly. Breathe. Inhale onto it. Lift it up. So now, extend the right arm out. The left arm up. Left leg long. Tuck in. Find that lumbar roll positioning. Work that little strength. There it is. Exhale, turn. Again, maybe because you're not using your left hand up, it doesn't feel as big. It might not, it's not as big. Think now, focus. Changed it. Son of a. You can get this. I promise. Inhale onto it. Well done. That's great. Pelvis step. Mine just did. Doink. Put that work back in. Bring your left foot up. Now, straighten everything out. Knees and ankles back together. Exhale, pull them in again. Oh, come on. Breathe. You got this. All right. And we'll inhale. Let the feet come down. Now step your feet out about hip width. Okay, now we're going to come into a reclined cradle pose and then see if we can deepen that into a reclined pigeon. All right, go where you can with this. Okay? Now, we're going to start with the left ankle just below the right knee. I'm going to turn that thigh just a bit. Flex the toes. Left knee comes away from the right hip. Exhale, pull your right knee in. This is all the right knee. This is the strength of it. Right hand, left heel. Left hand just a little bit below the knee. Keep that right leg working. Now, shoulders stay away from your ears. Your lower back stays long to the floor. Arms out a little bit. Little strength. Just kind of, you can take this weight and keep it from moving away from you. As we let the right foot come down. This is not about squeezing this tighter. Absolutely not. Okay. So lengthening action through here. That's it. Now, right foot stays on the floor. Little strength there. Tuck your chin. Exhale. Curl up. Look at that. Feel your middle work. Make your abs strong. The elbows flex a little bit more when you curl up. Now, lock them again. Exhale, extend your shoulders back down. So now it's going to get a little deeper, of course. Right? We've done that deliberately. Keep your breath calm. Right? Now, if your back's curved up, your butt's poking up in the air, let up some of that. Flex the elbow just a little bit. And then, with a little flex of your right toes, the right leg slides long. And like I said, now we're in a reclined pigeon. Right? You'd be effectively folding over your left leg. If this part of the leg, the outside of it, was actually on the floor. Keep your breath calm. Let it go where it will. It's okay. Elbows stay, arms stay working, shoulders stay down. Next, inhale, I'm going to bring that right knee up, little press there. Take your hands out of the way. Inhale again. Right foot's down. We uncross the leg. Knees and ankles back together. Exhale, squeeze them in again. And we're going to do the other side. Santosha. Alright? Pace has changed. Kind of slowing down, right? Wasn't real fast to begin with. It wasn't much of a flowing thing. Perhaps you like that, maybe you don't. Inhale. Yeah, maybe you don't like this slow down pace. Okay, you're fine. You're allowed. Let's do the other side. So again, the feet flat to the floor, knees bent. Again, bowed hip width apart. Right ankle. Left knee. Flex those toes. Turn the thigh. Use your hand. It's okay. Middle's working. Pelvic tilt is there. Feel that string? A little small work. Exhale. Pull the left knee in. Oh. It's a lot, right? Left hand. And right hand just below the knee. The knee's not twisted. There's a turning of the thigh that we maintain now. It'll flex the elbows. Again, we've got that string. We're not pulling down so much. Let that left foot come down. A couple of breaths here. Nice and calm. And next exhale, again, curl it up. This is all core strength. Elbows got to flex a little bit more, just a bit. Again, we're just going to lock them. We're not going to try to pull down. As we exhale next, bringing the shoulders down. We're just deepening the hip opening. And you can let it up if you have to. This side's tighter. Okay, fine. Again, Santosha. You have to acknowledge that. You have to work with that. And accept it for now. This is how it is, and this is why we're doing the work. Be content with that. Slide your left leg along. Ooh, that work in the front left hip. That's hard. Maybe not. Maybe you're like, geez, what are you talking about? Girl, that's easy. This is the best part. Everybody's a little different. Bring that left knee up. Press. Hands away. Foot down. Cross the leg. Turn your thighs open. Soles of the feet together. Coming into a reclined Baddha Konasana. I know, we just kind of put a little link through there. But that was also with a hip flexing movement. Just releasing out. Tuck your chin. The pelvic work is there. Let the back stands come to the floor. And slide your legs long. Letting the heels drift apart wherever feels good for you. And again, as always, if it's more comfortable for you, bend your knees. Santosha. Right? Right, so Shavasana. Relaxation at the end. Again, you are not done with your practice. But it is very easy to start to think back on your practice. This was good. This was bad. We begin to judge. And we're not content. Right. And that's very human. Nothing necessarily wrong with it. But it does lead us to discontent. Causes stress and worry. I'm never going to get any better at this. It's always going to hurt. It's always how long it takes is how long it takes. It's not a matter of getting it done in a certain period of time. Any more than it is about reaching a certain point in a back arch, in a twist, in a fold, what have you. For years, I could not touch my toes without bending my knees quite a lot. Even as a child, I'm not naturally flexible. I can do a lot of that now. Right? It's still effort. It's still work. The work is calmer now, steadier. I'm content with the work. Back and forth with that fold. Sometimes it's easier than others. Times of the year, all the things I've been doing, pretty active, right? Hear me talk about biking and yard work and all these other things, the teaching classes. I teach a dozen classes a week. That's up. It affects me physically, mentally, emotionally. Get tired. We all do, right? Whether you have a physically demanding job or a mentally demanding one or an emotionally one. It may have not. Whether you're employed directly, have your own business, or work is your family, your home. It's still work. Whether you get paid for it or not. It's still effort. In contentment is not an easy thing. You have to choose consciously to acknowledge and accept that it's a process. Holidays are here. In the United States, it's a crazy time. For months of it. A lot going on. It's a lot of pressure. A lot of stress. You can't ignore it. And even if you're not big into the holidays, the stress is there. Right? Acknowledging that we are under pressure to shop, to spend, to eat, to do, to be happy. It's a source of stress. You've got to be happy. It's almost Christmas. It's like, you may not be. Somebody right now. Oh my gosh. I just want to do my yoga. Why is she lecturing me about contentment? Because it's part of it. Right? It's part of the practice. And contentment, it is what it is. It's not toxic positivity. Stress is out there. It's not your fault. You didn't put it there. You've made the effort. Done the work. Where the result is the result. Flex your fingers now, your toes, with that awareness. Because this is the part that's yours. All the rest is outside. In your elbows and knees. Your contentment comes from the knowledge that you have done what you can now. The stress is there. You responded to it. Okay? Inhale, reach your arms long. The tightness is there, the tension, that shoulder thing, the back, whatever. It's there. Legs go out. You've acknowledged it. And you've worked around it, with it, through it. Left knee bends, right arm in, we exhale and roll to the right. And this is all you have to do. Press yourself up. Be content that you have made this effort. Smile real big. You're amazing. Thank you. Namaste. Alrighty, yay! Good job, everybody. Okay, let me scooch on up here. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, I know I talked a lot. Sometimes I talk more than others. But again, this is a time of year when trying to find contentment, trying to find that sense of peace is hard. And again, being aware, simply being aware that that pressure's out there is one of the first steps. All right? So, be back at it next Saturday morning. All right, right after all of that holiday stuff, if you're doing it. Well, maybe we see if we can ease a little bit more of that stress and worry for you. Until then, again, as always, you can leave me a comment, question. I'm happy to answer them. Or you want to send me a message personally, feel free. Again, there's a Venmo link, Cash App link, PayPal link. Anything you care to donate goes right into the holiday shopping fund and all of that stuff. Certainly appreciate it. Whatever you think is fair. All right, everybody be safe if you're traveling. Reminder, holiday calories do not count. Go ahead and have seconds. All right? Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Bye.